Now right below me is glass still left behind from that vehicle, and right in my right hand here is what appears to be a piece of the tail light on that car. That incident here on Baylor University actually led to a campus-wide lockdown and the search for multiple robbery suspects. We have pieces of a Bible here. We also have video games, a clear sign of the family that lived here. Walk down this way. I'm going to show you guys that's not all that was made available. There were also showers here that neighbors could use to come and wash their hair, get clean. Now, if you're from this area, you've probably heard about the mice complaints and issues at the Cinemark in Waco. I first saw about this just through Facebook, people making posts of rats climbing up and down the aisle. You know, a 30-year-old man was shot and killed behind me in this parking lot of Church's Chicken. As you can see, this is a very active investigation. I know I told you guys about the petting zoo, the rides, the games, but if you're like me, you come to the fair for one reason, and that is the food. I was actually handed these exclusive documents by Marlin Mayor Susan Bird, and inside of here is a breakdown of more than $13 million given by the state. Good morning, everybody. Madison Myers here. I'm here in Killeen on the 600 block of Blake Street, where we know that at least one person was killed in an officer-involved shooting. I spoke to the family, who says it's the loss of lifelong memories like these photos that is weighing the heaviest on them. And you just dip it in here and you're able to collect the water and fill it up. Again, they're emphasizing this is not for our neighbors to drink. Now, we all know inflation has a lot of our neighbors walking on eggshells, but I spoke to people in our community who actually sell eggs, and they tell me it's causing a boom in their business. But what exactly do these petitions mean? Well, I took a trip to City Hall to find out more. Confusion and high alert at Baylor University Thursday afternoon after the campus shared this message to Facebook, informing students, staff, and nearby residents of a dangerous situation.
Waco campus, seek secure shelters, stay away from doors and windows. This is not a drill.
Shortly after, 25 News would confirm several agencies were searching for robbery suspects who were last seen on campus. Texas DPS reporting that they were in the middle of a traffic stop on IH-35 when the driver failed to stop and fled from police. That's when the driver and two passengers got out of the car and took off on foot. As you can see in this exclusive video, I was on campus as DPS troopers and Baylor PD could be seen detaining at least one suspect.
I love the Waco community, but you know, it's still a concern when you hear that and you think of all the kids there, and it's a helpless feeling as a parent.
I spoke with the mother of two Baylor students who tells me she felt an overwhelming sense of fear when she got the alerts from campus.
Honestly, I drove around the campus and I just prayed as I continued. And so I did 2 loops and prayed and let family know. You know, it's still a concern when you hear that and you think of all the kids there.
This is my house. I wish it was a dream and it was not like this. And this is the kitchen. Nothing is left from the kitchen either. Absolutely nothing.
That's what's left in this Marlin home destroyed by an electrical fire on Friday.
It's just shock. Shock. Looking at the walls, no pictures. My mom, I just lost her a year ago, and I don't have no pictures of her anymore either.
The fire taking more than 3 hours to put out.
I just never imagined it was going to be like this. I mean, everything is gone. Everything.
Maria walked me through the home she bought just 2 years ago for her and her daughter with special needs.
She has a good heart. I had my windows that I was going to replace. Already bought.
The walls empty and nothing remains but a glimpse of the memories once made.
It's very overwhelming. Very overwhelming knowing that you don't have a place. You don't have a place now. You don't have a place for your kid. You don't have a place for yourself.
With the recent passing of her mother, Maria says the pictures in the home were all she had left.
Was my mom. Like I said, she just passed a year ago. This is my mom.
Although it will take time and strength, Maria tells me she plans to rebuild her home on this same exact property.
It's just not. Like I said, this is my property, so this is where I want to stay. This is where I want to stay. So.
We want justice!
Our main concern is that it just won't stop.
There's nothing in that evidence that points to us. Nothing in there points to the Justice for the Marlin Dogs group. That is their assumption.
On Wednesday, I share new evidence from the defense team of former Marlin Animal Control Officer Nicole Grams. She's currently facing 3 charges of animal cruelty.
Eggs, random goo, more eggs.
But I sat down with her legal team, who tells me there's another side of the story.
The other part of this case that you never see is the harassment our client has faced. They have gone and stalked her. The Justice for the Marlin Dogs organization has sent her threatening letters. They've divulged her address.
What do you guys say about these claims?
Totally baseless, totally baseless. Our core group did none of those things.
We've never stepped a foot on her private property. We have never stepped foot and vandalized any of her property or her vehicle, never sent a harassing letter, never sent any kind of threats.
The defense showed me photos of eggs, trash, and other items they say were thrown at Graham's home. Do you guys think your members would do that?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Other photos show Graham's truck vandalized with the words, "If they don't get you, we will," written on the back.
I'm sorry, there's no denying when your logo is a purple paw and it ends up on my client's truck at night that your organization's responsible.
That doesn't even match like any of the paw prints that we put on our stuff. This is totally bogus. No.
Paw prints are known nationwide for dogs or animals.
The group tells me if these things happened, Graham should have filed a police report. They also tell me they've never been contacted by local law enforcement. But according to Graham's legal team, that could soon change.
My message to the group is simply that this is defamation. And so once this case is resolved and Nicole Grams has resolved this criminal aspect, we will be pursuing some sort of civil action for those defaming statements made against her.
Please do, I'm ready for it.
Why wait till after the trial?